Hey guys, it's Evil Aniki, and today we're here at Anifest 2024, and right now I'm in Artist Alley, which is outside. It was raining earlier, but it's kind of dried up a bit. I think it's supposed to rain again, so I'm not too sure. I think the gardens are closed as well today, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to go over there. Usually that's the best place to go get like cosplay photos and videos, but a little sad. I mean, I understand it's a lot of dirt paths over there, so I understand if they're closing it because of the rain. But we're going to check out this event. We're going to keep going around. There's a lot of idols and performances and stuff to see today. So stick around, be sure to like, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
So let's just get straight into the video, guys. No lollygagging around here. So this is my third year here at Anifest, and this is probably the smallest Anifest has been in those 3 years. Unfortunately, on this weekend that Anifest happened, it rained, and it was also lined up with WonderCon, and WonderCon is at the Anaheim Convention Center, and I think a lot of people chose to go to that one because it's indoors, where Anifest is like completely outdoors, which, you know, if it's raining, that's going to kind of affect people. You can definitely see this in the size of the crowds. I would say the crowds this year are not even 25% of what it was last year. And that is definitely represented in the line to get in. Because last year, it took me over an hour to get in. The line was ginormous. And this year, I walked up and there was no line. I think there was one person in front of me. It was so fast, which I liked, but it made me a little sad that this event kind of got shafted by the weather. I really think they should have just moved it to the following weekend or done something along those lines. Because I mean, as soon as they found out they were going to be lined up with WonderCon, even if they chose their date before WonderCon, which I don't think they did, they should have just picked a different weekend, because the weather and WonderCon just completely whipped this convention into submission. I will say though, I did like the smaller crowd sizes. It made getting to some of the little mini games that they had here a lot easier. So I was able to do the goldfish catching thing this year, and to my surprise, I actually caught some goldfish this year. I was really shocked. I did really well. I caught 2 goldfish with one little scooper, and it just blew my mind. Unfortunately, there were some other parts of the convention that were shut down. I shouldn't say shut down, but just closed off to the main convention area. So the Japanese koi garden pond area was blocked off from the main convention, but you could still walk around and go over there. I'm not going to put any photos in there, but I saw plenty of people posting photos of them in that side from Instagram, and I'm sure you can find it yourselves. But it was like completely flooded, and it's just, you know, they don't want people getting over there. And like, I mean, it was flooded up to like benches, and so like if you had sat at a bench, koi fish would be swimming around you, and it's just, they don't want to do that. Koi fish are very expensive and hard to maintain, and you just shouldn't be around them like that, because since they're just so sensitive as a fish. I will say the rain also shut down a bunch of other parts of the con. The main stage outdoor really didn't see much traction. Like, the shows were still going on, but as soon as like it started raining, like in the middle of the day, everyone just sort of cleared out. So the majority of the people who were there ended up leaving, and I ended up leaving a little bit after that as well. The cosplay contest was way late in the day. They should have held it earlier or something before the rains started coming back down. But there was a number of performances I did catch. I was able to catch Barry and 7 Figs out on the main stage, and there was just so many different people performing. I do think some of the earlier performances in the day, not a lot of people were probably there for, because, you know, I didn't get here until like, I don't know, like 11 or 12. I don't remember exactly. But the rain in the morning was so strong, so it just kind of washed everyone out from coming. And it did seem to pick up around like early afternoon, and then again cleared out pretty soon after. The rain started coming down again around like 3 or 4.
I know it's a little rainy outside today, but is everyone still doing obviously I do perform covers at the moment, but I do also have my own original music. You can find me on like pretty much every streaming platform there is. So yeah, hopefully someday I'll have an entire set of all my own original stuff. So we'll see. Awesome. Well, since we do have quite a little packed room in here, and since it's a little bit rainy, I think that we can get some energy going in here. What do you think?
Yes!
All right. So since I have to ask, how sweet is everyone's favorite idol?
Very sweet!
Oh, thank you very much, everyone. So I have some very exciting news. So in a little over a month, I'm actually going to be going to Japan for the very first time, and I'm super excited about that.
Mic test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Test. Mic check, 1, 2. Hey, it's starting to rain again. Oh, it's okay. We are not going to give up here. Okay, everyone in Anifest 2024, give a shout out to 7
Thank you so much. We are 7 Fakes. I'm June, and then come back. We got our male vocalist Seki, and then please allow me to introduce our other members. On guitar. Actually, I want to introduce our bassist first because she's the most kawaii person. Lin-chan. On guitar, we have Eddie. Also on guitar, we have Jean. On drum, we got our bookmark Air.
This event was actually smaller as well. So not only was the Japanese garden area blocked off, but they have like this theater area, and the reception area was open last year for some vendors, and they had that closed off as well, which would have been nice if that was open because of the rain. That would have been like another indoor spot to have people, or at least, I mean, they could have probably fit Artist Alley in there. I mean, it would have been a tight fit, but it would have been better than being out in the rain. And yeah, I don't know how Artist Alley did during the rains. I was over on the main stage out in the outdoor area. I can't imagine they were enjoying the rain so much. And on that note, a lot of the vendors actually did not show up. Like, I think there was like 3 or 4 spaces in Artist Alley that were empty. And same thing with the vendor hall. It just felt like there was some open spaces around that didn't have people. So the rain definitely scared some people off. There was also some vendors who broke down early and left. They have this room where they have like the voice actors and some of the businesses, and I just don't think, like, they should have moved Artist Alley in there and not had Artist Alley out in the open courtyard area, because there was so much room in there, and it would have done so much better for the people to have that space filled because it was indoors. I really think the Anifest staff kind of messed up with their layout because of the rain. They should have definitely moved the Artist Alley indoors. I mean, they had tents for all of them, like to cover all the booths, but I mean, they had that last year, but they should have just moved them indoors. Like, I can't imagine how much stuff might have gotten damaged because of the rain, which is just sad for the artists, especially for Artist Alley. But yeah, you know, I still had a good time at Anifest overall. The vibes were still very positive. There was still a lot of cosplayers who came out and hung out, and it was still a good event overall. I know Anifest kind of has its controversies, and they're definitely like trying to get away from that. They're definitely trying to aim towards being like a family-friendly convention, which goes to show they've gotten rid of like any of the adult-ish type vendors. So now it's all like very, I mean, there's some like edgy teenager stuff, but nothing like adult like previous years, which is kind of sad on my part. Like, I enjoyed that aspect. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the 18 plus aspect of all conventions. I mean, being an old pervert like I am, it's just how it goes. But yeah, no, I totally get what they're trying to do. I do know that their Maid Cafe, the Arcane Maid Cafe, which is run by the same people, I believe, they have their own brick and mortar store opened up now, which is pretty cool. It seems like a lot of the maid cafes here in California are really expanding into just trying to like be more businessy. Like, I mean, you got Dreamland, which is going to like on a whole USA tour, and Arcane opening a physical store, and Asaori, I believe, also has a physical store, and they've been having a physical store, but like they're still like, they still come to the conventions, and it's still pretty crazy. I'm actually going to be back at this convention center. I don't know when. I think Idolfest or Idol Matsuri or whatever it's called is coming back in August, I think. I don't remember the exact date. They messaged me on Instagram about it. I'm looking forward to that. The Idolfest event last year was so much fun. They did have a split. The name changed from the event because they split up with the NorCal and SoCal Idolfest branding. Kind of, they like split up company-wise, and yeah, so it's just kind of complicated in that sense, and I don't really know the full details, but it's got a new name. I don't remember the exact name, but it'll be happening, and once it gets closer to the event, I'll be posting about it. And then my next con is going to be H Night, and that is an 18 plus convention. That one should be a lot of fun. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that. There's a bunch of conventions I want to go to, and my schedule just opened wide up, so I'm probably going to be checking that out. I really want to go to Licensing Expo in Las Vegas. That's in May. I've had my eyes on that convention for a long time because it looks really, really cool. It's just going out to Vegas all the time just kind of sucks. Like, I don't want to be going to Vegas like once a month. But after that, I think the next big convention... Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's like Hentai Matsuri in San Diego in June. And then come July, I've got Anime Expo tickets, and I'll be at Anime Expo. And, you know, I actually did hear Anime Los Angeles tickets just went on sale. And you got to get them before May 31st, or the ticket price increases. So I think it's like $70 right now for the 4-day pass, which is less than like $20 a day, which is such a great deal. I wish all conventions were that cheap. I mean, I think Anime Expo tickets are like 2x the price of Anime Los Angeles at this point, and it's killing me. Anime Expo is killing me. If it wasn't so close to me, I probably wouldn't go because it's so expensive. But I mean, it's only a $5 increase from last year, so I mean, it's not like they're jacking their prices up absurdly. But I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna do my outro here with my past self, and yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and let's see what I have to say next.
That's it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this convention vlog. It's probably a little boring for most people since it got washed out by the rain. It's not often that a convention gets washed out by rain. I think this venue is primarily outdoors, so that's what really did it in. But there's still a pretty big crowd here. When the rain came down in the middle of the day, I think that's when a lot of people just sort of booked it and left. And I know WonderCon's going on at the same time, so a lot of people are probably over at WonderCon. This event was such a big thing last year. There was a line all the way around, and it took me like an hour and a half to get in. And this year, it's just like there was no line, and there's just way less people, and the gardens were blocked off because they were flooded. And yeah, just a different experience all around. It's maybe just a regretful day of the date and, you know, rain. Hopefully next year will be better. That's it for today's video. I'm going to be going to WonderCon next, so stick around on the channel for that video. And then in a week from now, I'm going to be at SumiCon, and that's going to be a few days. I'm going to be there. I'm going flying out to Vegas for that, so it'll be pretty interesting. But that's it for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.